Hi Leute und willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Wir machen weiter mit der Story vom Bunte Flammen, glaube ich hieß das Feuerwerksding, ne? Genau, Bunte Flammen. Da machen wir mit der Kitchen Story weiter.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Ich dachte, das wäre unten, die ist einfach oben.
You've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks. Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pungi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring? Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in this...
Das heißt, erstmal zur alten Omi auf dem Platz. Runterjumpen. Und ja, natürlich habe ich versucht, noch Ganyu zu pullen, aber ich heb mir die Wünsche lieber auf für Yaimiko nächsten Monat.
Is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
I'm sure it is, but really, child, who could be seeking your help during the lantern rite?
You'd be surprised.
Madame Ping! Happy Lantern Rite! It's a pleasure to see you again, Madame Ping. How are you?
Oh dear, well, look who's here. I'm so glad to see you all in time for the festival.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see. Oh, and Lady Kuching is here too.
The Jixing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked specifically for you, Madame Ping. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive in good time. Please, accept our humble gifts.
Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Jixing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if you personally selected the seeds. Thank you very much, Kuching.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so I'm afraid we must be going now.
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Jueyun Karst. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Kuching. You decorated the city so beautifully, yet you don't even have the time to go and see it for yourself. What a pity. Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand for all that time?
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items. That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting.
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to relax. Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I haven't been there since. I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keeps piling up. I ended up completely forgetting about it. Yes, I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here. But first, we should head to Joyun Karst. If you'll excuse us, Madam Ping. We'll be... Let's see... Which Adeptus shall we visit first?
She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
All right. Cloud Retainer it is.
Genau, das habe ich nicht gewusst. Seit wann gibt es hier oben einen Angelspot? Ich habe das nicht gewusst, dass hier ein Angelspot ist. Den habe ich letztens irgendwann erst gesehen. Und ich habe den auch vorher noch nicht auf irgendeiner Map gesehen, dass hier ein Angelspot ist.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Them? Oh, don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuhung too?
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Kutching, I didn't expect to see you here.
The Yuhung of the Qixing. Here. Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your...
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you our regards.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement. Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being... Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. Good thing I came. Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanna...
Those two old fossils. Mooncarver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Qixing, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he pleases. So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots.
Huh?
This voice... Is it...
Oh?
Oh? So Shenhe's here too! Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing any food offerings.
Oh? And you even brought food for those two old fossils?
That's right.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Huh?
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other.
Will do.
Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
The conqueror of demons? One has not seen him of late.
Well, then he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him in his usual spot, at Wangshu Inn!
In short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Joyun Karst for the Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in-
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my profuse apology.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
Oh?
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
No. It's something very important.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yes. Ningguang and I have...
Lady Keqing is trying to help me. Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Also sie wird jetzt abhauen, damit Cloud Retainer nicht irgendwelche Stories wieder von ihr erzählen kann.
Huh, gone already. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent, but even as an Adeptus, she must never neglect her own health. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever—
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so...
The Yuheng, reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave—
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, you may leave them here. This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it.
Oh, yes. I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
Yeah, don't you rest during the holidays? This is a festive...
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no? It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shenhe, this way.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes. But then again, she is an adeptus.
That's the wisdom of an adeptus. A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshu.
Jawohl. Mal schauen. Ich hoffe, sie hat das richtige Essen mitgebracht. Aber eigentlich müssen wir
Let's
ihn
ask
ja nur
Vergodet
rufen.
where the conqueror of demons may be.
Als ob die beiden hier sind.
Hold on. Isn't that...
Waren die beiden hier?
Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Splendid. Let me pack up, and then we can be on our way.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
Traveler, Paimon. Oh, and Lady Kaching. It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern right just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment.
Das
We'll
hat
be on our
Chichi
way.
eben
I
alles schon gesagt.
certainly didn't expect to see the Yuhong all the way out here.
I have some business to attend to.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju. I'm just doing my job.
Kaching and the Traveler are very busy. And everyone, keep it up.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi. We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. Traveler, let's go find Vergodet.
Ah, Lady Kuching. What a surprise.
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and...
Das hätte ich auch so sagen können, wenn dass er dann oben ist, aber okay.
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
Yes.
Hello. I am Kuching, Yuhong of the Liyue Chising.
The Yuhong. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents. See? There's lots of tasty food!
Don't waste your delicacies on me. Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body. even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving? Oh, come on! Lantern Rite is almost here!
Like I said before, I have no liking. I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. You should also exercise caution. And good.
And he's gone! Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if...
All right, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti.
Oh no. What should we do?
Hallo? Darf ich?
Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching! Lady Kuching! I'm so glad to see you here.
Feng Yi? What's wrong? What are you doing here?
Lady Kuching, let me explain. I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village, just like my people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show. But the person we left in charge came back shortly after and reported that all the fireworks in Qingsa Village... I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith and had another batch of fireworks. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. We don't have many materials left, so if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. Which is when I bumped into you.
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them, and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty.
Maybe we can ask the Adepti for help. This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Xiao.
No, that would only make us look incompetent.
That's right! We can take care of this.
Thanks, you two. Actually, Peng Yi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the Traveler. Come with me.
Verdammt. Wir müssen arbeiten, bis das...
How could a whole...
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent...
Oh, Lady
It's no trouble at all. Please.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. Oh, now let me remember. Ah, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next, but the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so angry. Oh, the village is here. Although the Millelith are stationed here, no one...
I understand. Please help reassure the people. Traveler, let's go investigate the...
Ja gut. Vielleicht hätte man die in ein Haus stellen können und nicht einfach nur so irgendwo unter.
This is the place. The fireworks were stolen here.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Qingsa Village. All too weak to defend themselves. This is absolutely awful. Let's see if we can find any clues here.
Ja, brauche ich nicht mal scannen. Da ist ein dicker Pfeil dran. Aha.
Are these footprints? Let's see where they lead.
Gucken. Deluxe Fußspuren. Ich hab's gewusst. Er ist die.
continue here. Let's keep following them. The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Also wir suchen 2 Diebe. Ich sehe da hinten schon welche stehen.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Mal erstmal ein bisschen heilen. Vielleicht müssen wir gleich kämpfen. Nehmen wir mit. Auch mit.
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Ist das 1 gegen 4?
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Teil.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Xingqiu Changyun! Hello!
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor. Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Oh, so what's Changyun doing here?
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the—
Oh, I see. But why did Changyun say—
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers, and were used to ward off evil spirits. In ancient times, Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gate. This festival is now known as the Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Changyun sensed an ambush about to take. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem—
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to it. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't—
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then?
Well, just trust me.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil—
Yes, young master, leave it to us.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village.
So is your task clear?
Yes, young master, I understand.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group.
More than one group?
Oh,
You've got quite...
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and if you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices.
What exactly... Taking advantage of the elderly and children. Lady Kuching, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Chingsa Village.
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate... It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoard...
Aww. Kuching.
Thank you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Chingsa Village and...
Most assuredly.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those
It's so cool to...
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't I'll go have a look around. Traveler, I've troubled you enough.
Kuching. Oh, wait! You're in the Liwa Chising. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates that... At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Yes, I agree, but we are short. The fireworks that were transported to Chingsa Village were quite bulk. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come. All I have to do is find out where they hid the... Don't worry.
Well, when you put it that way...
It's settled then.
Okay, damit wäre der zweite Teil der Story auch fertig. Und das heißt, wir können jetzt auch wieder Feuerwerkskörper craften. Genau. Hier auch wieder halt so und so viele Qualität. Ja. Okay. Das ist klar. Das sollte jetzt auch gehen heute. Ja. Das andere müsste fertig sein. Ja, das ist halt nur das... Genau, das ist die 3000 Punkte, die ich erreicht habe. Ansonsten... Doch, es geht doch weiter. Ich habe gedacht, das wäre hier nur Deko, aber es geht hier doch weiter. Okay, dann kann man hier doch noch mehr machen. Also wieder, ja, okay. Denn da habe ich gar nicht drauf geachtet, dass an der Seite noch sowas ist, dass man wechseln kann. Okay, dann kann man also noch mehr Schatzräuber jagen und Kisten und sowas finden. Ich habe halt gesagt hier, weil hier steht Teil 1, Teil 2, Teil 3. Und hier auch. Ich habe nicht darauf geachtet, dass hier dann an der Seite Teil 1, Teil 2, Teil 3 ist. Okay, ja, also es gibt hier doch noch Sachen. Und das ist dann wieder immer... Okay, ja. Dann erledige ich das natürlich offscreen. Und dann sehen wir uns, wenn die Story wieder weitergeht. Heißt nochmal dann 3,5 Tage. Und dann werden wir dann natürlich auch den Kampf machen können. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Ciao, Leute.